Hello and welcome to the table. I'm your host, Teen Wolf, and we are joined with Rye Guy.
What's going on, everybody? What are we talking about on your channel?
Well, hey, no, I gotta talk about myself here for a second. Subscribe to me. It's completely free. I know it's annoying at this point, but it really helps out a lot, and it's just a couple seconds. And now, with that aside, our decks that we are playing today, because today we are doing a Dominaria Remastered draft gameplay. Yeah, there's a little box, a little Dominaria Remastered box that we'll be opening here soon, because that is what we are using to draft our decks. I mean, obviously not that box. We bought one in just that one box because this is a pretty big set. But anyways, so what are the two decks that we have today?
Well, my deck is, it'll love this, but you know, you build what you get. And mine is white, blue, and splashed with some red.
And what is going on in this control deck?
Yep, it's control, but actually for a draft, I've got a fair amount of creatures.
Okay, so not that scary so far.
But some removal, some new,
I mean, they're not new. They're old, but they're in new version. I don't know.
I'm.
There's a lot of ways to be able to kind of like untap the lands that you use to play your spells, and you can kind of just chain a lot of cards together in one turn.
Play a big card, get all that back. Play another big card. All of a sudden, you're playing 10 mana in one turn.
Yeah.
On like turn 5 or 6. Maybe 4 or 5. Yeah.
Love that.
And then
I am playing something even better than your deck because I got Vampiric Tutor.
That's ridiculous. God, Vampiric Tutor. I mean, oh well.
Vampiric Tutor's pretty awesome, not gonna lie.
Black,
obviously, and green, because I looked at my green cards. I mean, it's like,
oh no,
I got some really solid green cards. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, let's ramp and get value out of cards in our graveyard and play big, giant, stupid idiots.
Sounds like once again my only chance is my flyers.
But hey, I got a strategy this time to beat that strategy of yours, to nullify my strategy of
let's go
whatever.
Do this.
Because I got removal for your flyers.
Yeah.
I got a lot of removal. I got 4 removal spells, 3 of which I can flash back.
I have blue cards, so what would I have there in blue cards?
And counter. But my stuff's too big for him to counter. Anyways, with all of that aside, let's get into the video. Okay, you will be going first, and let's get into it.
Okay, so I will play an island and pass.
Alright, I will draw. I'll play Swamp and pass.
I will play a mountain, tap 2 to cycle Smoldering Crater.
Okay.
And discard a card, draw a card.
Well, you discard it and go on. Yeah. Alright. And you're gonna pass?
I'm gonna pass.
Alright, end of your turn, I'm gonna tap a black. And first play of the game. Best play in the deck. Why not play it? Vampiric Tutor, lose 2 and I'm gonna tutor for something. I know exactly what I'm gonna go and get. Let's go get Old Friend. And I'm gonna shuffle and put that card on top. Pass.
Okay.
Or wait, no. Okay. That was the end of your turn. Now I'm gonna untap and draw the card I tutored for. I'm gonna play a forest and tap 2 and play a werebear, which taps for a green.
Okay.
As long as there are 7 more cards in my graveyard, it gets +3/+3. So it could potentially be a 4/4 that taps for a green. And now it's your turn.
What is it?
It is a 1/1. Please tell me you don't have wood to kill it.
I'll tap 2 and kill it.
No.
Fire.
So you're gonna deal 1 damage to that and 1 damage to me.
Huh?
Yeah, that's how fire works. You
Oh,
deal
I can only
2 damage.
Oh, then
You
I
can
don't
deal
want
2 damage as you choose, divided by any number of targets. Well, you can deal 2 damage directly to this, or you could deal damage to this and a damage to me. And this
that's
thing
true.
only
It
has
still
1
dies.
toughness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still gonna die.
Okay.
I just lose
Pass.
a life in the process, which... Alright, I'm gonna draw, I'm gonna play Swamp, and... Gonna pass. Dang it, you.
Okay, I'll play a mountain.
Needed that. Weird bear.
Tapping 3 and pass. Putting down.
Alright, I'm gonna play a Swamp and tap 4. And I'm also gonna pay 3 life. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play Phyrexian Scuda. And it's gonna enter with 2+1/+1 counters on it, so it's gonna be a 5/5. And I'm gonna pass. I had to pay a bit of life, but I think it's worth it. I think it's gonna be worth it. I hope it's
Why does it come in with 2 counters?
because I paid the kicker cost of paying 3 life.
Okay. Draw. Alright, so I'll tap 2 to play Snap and return that to your hand. And then untap 2 cards. And then tap 2 to play Cloud of Fairies.
And untap 2.
And then untap 2. And then tap 2. Tap this to draw a card. And then I have to discard a card.
Yeah, discard your best card in your hand. You little piece of crap. I wasted my whole turn and paid 3 life for nothing. You suck. 0 standing, you stupids.
And I will, unfortunately, I'm gonna discard.
Javeliers!
Alright, and then
Fine
I
with
pass.
that going away. Alright, untap draw. I mean, it's not a forest, but it's a land, so I can tap 5, and I can play Spiritmonger. 6/6, when it deals damage to a creature, put a 1/1 counter on it. And I can pay a black to regenerate, and I can pay a green to make it a color of my choice until the end of turn. And I'm gonna pass.
Okay. And tap. Draw. Alright, I'll play a Plains.
Yes, Ozzy? You want to say something, buddy?
And I will swing for 2 and pass.
It's not 2. It's
One,
just
one?
1. It's just the 1/1. Alright, I go to 13, and I'll untap and draw. Alright, and might as well tap 2 black, play a zombie infestation. I can discard 2 cards to create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. And I will attack you with Spiritmonger for 6.
And I will tap 4 in response. And I will play Order.
And I will tap a black to regenerate this. So, comes back into play tapped.
It comes back into play attacking?
No, tapped.
Okay.
And then, I'll pass. I was about to tap my mana to do something, but then I'm like, I'm gonna leave up mana so I can regenerate this thing.
It's a 6/6.
Yes, it is a 6/6.
And what is this?
This is an enchantment that says I can discard 2 to create a 2/2. It's in the deck for a different reason. It's not the best card in the deck, but I mean, right now I can turn 2 pretty bad cards in my hand right now into a 2/2, so it's not the worst. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Man, I'm so glad Spiritmonger can regenerate itself.
I will Tap 2 to draw.
And discard with your stupid tome. That card's annoying. Just gonna say that now.
And then I will tap 2 more to play Wall of Junk. And then I will swing for 1 in the air.
Alright, and I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna play myself a terror to destroy that. And you'll see why I did that here in a sec, because right now that looks like a kind of stupid play. Another swamp. That looks like a stupid play, but I'm gonna tap 2 black, and I'm gonna play a Chainer's Edict. Sack your stupid wall.
What?
Okay, and then I'm going to attack you with Spirit Monger for 6.
Yep.
And I'm going to tap 4 and pay 3 life. And I'm going to play Phyrexian Scuda with 2 counters on it, the 5/5. And I'm going to pass. Next turn I'm dealing 11.
So what is that?
That is a 5/5. Wait, hello.
All right, I'll tap 5. And I'll play Frequent Break, 2/3 flyer. And then I untap 5 lands. And then I will tap 4
Okay.
to play Flame Tongue Kavoo. Unfortunately, it only does 4 damage.
To a creature, so you're going to deal 4 damage to whatever, and it doesn't matter.
Right.
And then you're going to pass.
And then I'm going to pass.
I'll untap and draw. I actually kind of want to draw a land here. Of course. Yeah, why not? I'll tap 4. And I'll play a Body Snatcher. It's a 2/2. When it enters, exile it unless you discard a creature card, and I'm going to discard Terra Rove. And when it dies, exile it and return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. And right now, the only creature in my graveyard other than Werebear is Terra Rove. So, I mean, Terra Rove I can bring back as a 1/1, I think. I think there's only 1 land in your graveyard. Yeah, 1, and there's none in mine, so, yeah. Not the best play, but, I mean, it's a play. And then I'll attack you with Spirit Monger for 6 and Scuda for 5.
Okay.
11 damage coming your way.
I'll drop the 6.
Alright?
Um,
Or do you want to double block and kill the 5? I mean, you could double block and attempt to kill the Spirit Monger, and then I have to tap a black to regenerate it, but...
yeah, you know what?
Double block.
Yeah, double block and kill that.
Alright, scoot it down, and you take 6 and go to 8.
Okay. And I will draw for turn. Play a mana for turn. I will tap 6. I will play Shivan Dragon.
Okay.
And I will pass.
Untap and draw for turn. I have 7 mana. I'm gonna tap the 7 mana. Flashback the Chainer's Edict.
Gosh,
Sack your
darn
dragon.
it. Both games, I've gotten Shivan Dragon on and never get to do anything with it.
And you know what's even better?
I die.
Attack you for 8.
Yeah, good game.
Good game.
So I gotta point out again right now, we've been doing these draft decks, and what was the one we just did recently? What did we just play?
The one that we just played that was 40 minutes long.
No, the last set of draft that we did on the
Oh,
channel.
Brothers War?
No. Throne?
Yeah, Throne of Eldraine.
Throne of Eldraine. I did really well in the first ones because my 6 packs were great. I think
Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf will agree that his 6-packs.
My 6-packs were
unbelievable.
incredible.
I mean,
Spirit Monger, the Chainer's Edicts,
I did that. I played these
Vampiric
3
Tutor.
colors because I didn't really have a choice. My black and green. I mean, my green, there were like 3 good cards, but I can't play green with 3 good cards.
Yeah.
And so I kind of, and I'm not near as good as a lot of you, and you realize this watching, but I'm trying. I'm learning blue all the time. I'm uncomfortable with it. I like doing it, but it's not my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So when you see me playing blue, it's because I didn't have a choice, and I had to do it. And honestly, white too. I mean, we all agree that white's not the most powerful color by far, but I had to go that direction. I would have loved to have played some green. I would have loved to have played black.
Also, I want to point out,
couldn't do it.
I have 6 forests in my deck, and I only drew 1 forest. Does that not seem a little bit strange?
So, all right.
All right, on to the next game. All right, so we both got our hands ready to go.
I'm gonna start with the plains, tap,
Okay, now I'm not feeling so lucky.
and play. Javelineers. I'm just gonna go with. So,
I've heard that card's good in draft.
and it gets a enters battlefield with a javelin counter on it. So we'll just do that.
And it's a 1/1.
It's a 1/1. Remove the javelin counter from it, and it does 1 damage.
So you're gonna deal 1 damage to me. Next turn.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I have to tap it,
yeah.
so I may wait until I may do the damage for. Well, either way. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I will draw. I will play a swamp. I'm gonna pass.
Okay, I'm gonna play a blue mana and pass.
You're not going to attack me?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna attack for 1.
Okay. I take 1, and at the end of your turn, first spell of the game for me. Why not make it the best spell that you can play in draft? And that is Vampiric Tutor.
Okay.
I get to search my deck for any card I want and lose to.
What? Okay.
Yeah, I'll take this card. And I put it on top of my deck. I don't put it directly into my hand because that would just basically be a demonic.
So are you passing?
No, that was at the end of your turn. Doing all this at the end of your turn. So I'm shuffling. This goes into the bin. This card that I don't reveal to you goes on top. And then I'll untap, draw for turn. And then I will float a black mana and play Daragaz's Caldera and return this to my hand so I don't have to sacrifice this and tap this for a green. And I'm gonna play Chainer's Edict and make you sack that. You have to sack your creature.
How did you do that for 2 mana?
Because I played a black, well, I had that swamp and I tapped it for mana, then played this land, which enters untapped, still with that mana floating that I can use, and then tap this for mana.
So this goes away, plus it's javelin counter. That's a bummer.
Yep.
All right.
And I pass. I'm at 17 on turn 2, and I got 1 land out. You're gonna have 3, but I'm in good shape, I think.
All right. So I'm gonna play that this time,
Alright, and now you're gonna crack that for a mana.
and then, yeah.
Are you gonna get what? A mountain? Island, mountain?
The island.
Alright. And while you're doing that, I'll untap and draw for my turn and just do my... Okay. That's a card I can draw. I'm gonna play a swamp and tap 2 and play a werebear. It is a 1/1 human bear druid that I can tap for a green mana, and as long as I have 7 more cards in my graveyard, which I don't now, but when I do, this gets +3/+3.
Okay.
So it could be a 4/4 that taps for a green later on in the game.
Okay.
And with that, I'll pass to you.
Okay. So then I play that, right?
Does it say it enters tapped, or does it say it goes into your hand? Put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Okay.
Yeah, so I did that.
So now it's your turn.
So now it's untapped. I'll draw. All right, I'll tap 4 and play. I love this card. Sawtooth Loon.
What does this card do?
So I get to bring a card back
to its owner's hand. Nope, on the battlefield.
Onto the battlefield.
No. Enters the battlefield. Return a white or blue creature you control to its owner's hand.
Oh,
on the battlefield. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I don't think it bounces itself. Doesn't it say return another? Return a white. Yeah, I don't think it counts itself. But when it enters, you get to draw 2 cards and put 2 cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck.
Yeah.
So you draw 2 and put 2 on the bottom. So it's kind of like Scrying, but you are forced to put stuff on bottom, but you get to draw cards.
Right.
Huh. That's an interesting little bit of card advantage.
That one. And I think we can do that one. So that's what I'm putting in.
Oh, putting on the bottom.
Put it on the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't. Oh yeah, I was.
You
still,
played your land.
Yeah. And that's a 2/2 flyer. So,
Okay.
And then
You're gonna pass?
I pass.
Alright, I'll untap and draw. And you're not gonna like me. I'm gonna play a swamp and tap 3 and my Werebear for 1 more. And I'm gonna play a Forgotten Ancient.
Okay.
It says whenever a player casts a spell, you can put a +1/+1 counter on this card. Whenever a player, either of us.
Okay.
And at the beginning of my upkeep, I can move any number of those +1/+1 counters from this onto other creatures I control.
Okay.
And I pass with an 0-3. You can't block your 2/2 flyer, but it's gonna grow fast, to say the least.
Okay. My turn?
Yep. Also, if you haven't noticed, I've played all old lands so far. I don't think you have. Yeah, you had 2 non-old lands, so
I didn't have as many. So.
You're not cool. You're not as cool as me.
Because who took them all? Hello.
Different swamps colors. And forests.
But I took
not swamps and forests.
Everything we got, I put in here for the colors I had. I went through everything that we've pulled so far.
Well, every forest in this deck is old. Sadly, there are 2 swamps in this deck that aren't, but or maybe it's one in that. I can't remember.
I'll tap 3 and put down. Jalum Tomb, basically.
Jalum Tome.
Jalum Tome.
For 3, you can tap 2, draw, and discard, huh? Okay.
Yeah, so basically...
I see you're leaving 2 blue mana open.
Huh?
You're leaving 2 blue mana open.
Well...
That's totally not on purpose.
I'm leaving 2 mana open, and I have blue cards in my hand, so...
Yeah, you told me you play counter spell in that deck, so...
That doesn't matter what that doesn't mean.
I'm assuming you have a counter spell in your hand. Just a little note that you leave back 2 blue mana. I mean, that's totally not suspicious.
That's 3 colorless, and I can use any color. The only thing I have in my hand is blue colors, all 3 cards. Why would I leave back a red, a white, and a red if I have blue colors in my hand? All 3 of these cards are blue. So,
I assume one of them's a counter spell, though.
Could be. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I had to discard 2 cards, and I've got all these great cards.
Well,
so
you didn't discard them. You put
right,
them on the bottom.
I'll swing for 2 in the air.
All right, I go down to 15, and oh, by the way, this gets a counter. I forgot about that. Yep. So this is now a 1/4.
Okay.
Right. And now I'll untap and draw for my turn. Let's have some fun. All right, I'm gonna play a swamp. Still an old one. And I'm gonna tap... Let's see, do I wanna wait? Yeah, I don't think I need to wait. I'm gonna tap 4, and I'm going to play a Kavu Primarch, which, when I cast it, it does put a counter on this.
Okay.
So this is a 2...
What is that?
5. Yeah, that's a 3/3.
Yeah, I'll tap 2 and go ahead and counter that.
What did I say? What did I say? All right.
So that's back down to...
No, whenever you cast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Not when it enters, and you cast a spell, so another counter.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack you for 3/4 damage.
Okay.
And since you got no blockers,
All right.
down to 16 you go. Pass the turn.
Okay, I'll put down a white. And untap. This isn't going well.
Because I have a 3/6.
No, I just don't. I'm not drawing very well at the moment. I'm not getting any creatures, so cards.
You do got a Gellum Tome that you can basically you can loot with.
4, 5, 6.
Loot, right? Yeah, loot. Pretty sure that's the term for that, for doing that. I'm so educated in magic. Terms, terminology, whatever you want to call it.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tap it and draw a card.
You gotta pay 2.
Oh yeah. Jeez, I don't want to get you all weird. I'll go ahead and play one of those and one blue. So that leaves me 2 white, a blue, and a red. Riley, what do I have in my, or Teen Wolf? What do I have in my hand? Okay, and then I will swing for 2 in the air.
Yeah, I'll take 2 and go to 13.
And I pass.
All right, I'll untap and draw, and let's see what I draw this time around. Is it gonna be another land? Who would have guessed? It's another land. God dang. All right, I'm gonna tap 5, and I'm gonna play a Spirit Monger. When I cast the spell, +1/+1 counter is going to go on the Forgotten Ancient. And Spirit Monger is a 6/6 for 5 that says when it deals damage to a creature, I put a +1/+1 counter on it. And for a black, I can regenerate it. And for a green, I can have it become a color of my choice until the end of turn. It's a nice little uncommon in green and black. I say little, it's pretty big. Alright, and I'm going to attack you with the Forgotten Ancient for 4. Leaving back Werebear. Oh, wait, no, this tap's for green. I thought I tapped for mana of any color. Okay, never mind. I'll also attack with the Werebear.
Didn't that get one?
I put the counter on it already. So 5 damage.
I'm going to tap 4 and play order on that.
Exile target. Ow. My Forgotten Ancient.
Look at that card. Look at either side. They're both. That's awesome card.
Order. Exile target attacking creature. I mean, for 4, it's not great. In draft, though, it is pretty nice. Chaos, 3, instant. Creatures can't block this turn.
Yeah, that's why I was planning on... I kept it for that side. I kept it for the chaos side. But then I needed to use the order, so...
To get rid of the very quickly growing Forgotten Ancient. It's a really good card. I didn't think it would grow that fast. So you are going to take 1 and go to 15.
Okay. All right.
And I pass.
Okay. Did I ever draw a card? I didn't discard a card, did I? Or did I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you did.
I hope I did. I don't remember.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure you discarded your card.
Well, I only have 2, so I think I'm pretty sure I did.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Oh, well. Yeah, I need all the help I can get.
Against a 6/6.
All right, so I always forget this, so I can cycle this right now, pay 2 and cycle it, right?
You can pay 2 and discard it from your hand into your graveyard to draw, yes.
Right, that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to tap 3. Tap a blue. To, well, actually, I can do that at the end. I'm going to do that at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and,
Swing for 2.
Yep.
I can't block it, sadly, so I go to 11.
All right, then I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to play Frantic Search, draw 2 cards, and then untap up to 3 lands.
Yeah, that's a good card.
Okay, so
so you draw
2 cards, then discard 2. I'm gonna go ahead and untap these 3 lands, so I'm back up to 4.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm gonna
What
draw.
was that? He just went like.
I'm gonna draw 2.
Like what? What's this supposed to mean? He just lays down his hand and then goes like this. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, that actually worked out.
I mean, I know that means like it's a good card, but
that worked out. And then I discard, right? Just put them on the top.
No, you into the graveyard.
Yeah, that's what I meant, right there. 2 lands. Heck, that's fine.
That's fine. At least you're not drawing them.
Yeah, I mean, kind of not, but I mean.
At least you're not drawing them. That's all that really matters.
Now I will tap.
Pay 2.
Pay 2.
Okay.
Yep. To draw.
And discard.
And discard.
You want to discard that card? Or do you want to discard that other card? I don't know which one's better or not, but I'm gonna say that that one's better and that card sucks.
Doesn't suck, but.
It's a 4-mana 2/2 flyer that when it dies you draw a card. I'd say that card sucks. I mean it's decent.
It's a common. It's not great. It's a big good popper card. You get draw a card. It's card draw. Look how many cards I've drawn. I never get draw cards. Draw cards. Draw cards. Draw cards. And I swung already, attacked, and I passed.
All right. I'll untap and draw. And you got 2 mana left.
I have 2 mana left.
A blue and I'm just trying to think of any reaction that you could play. I mean it's a blue, red, and white deck. That is the most reactive deck you've ever played in your life. So blue and white. I'll draw a. Okay. I'll play a swamp as my land for turn. And yeah, let's make sure you don't have any creatures anymore. I'm gonna tap 2 and I'm gonna play a beautiful Chainer's Edict. You have to sack your birdie. Say bye-bye to your birdie. This is the exact reason that
it's a good card. I like
that card's in the deck. If you have few cards in your deck, and it's great because it's a blue, red, and white deck, I mean, not that many creatures, Chainer's Edict is going to get rid of all your little creatures.
No, it has 16 creatures.
So it's going to get rid of one of your creatures.
Are you swinging for 7?
Yep, 7 damage coming your way. Down to 8 you go. And it says whenever it deals damage to a creature.
All these cards I'm drawing, I still only have 1 card. Okay, my turn?
Yep, your turn. You got 2 turns left.
And I will tap all 6. And I will play Shivan Dragon.
Oh.
5/5 flyer. Pay 1, get a 1/0 till end of turn. So next turn, that baby's a 6 coming at you in the air. Although I got only a turn or 2 because of those, but I need more stuff out there, but I'm a little late, I think. And
Pass.
Well, can I see if I might see if I can improve? No, I already paid. I can't. Never mind. All right.
You're not gonna like me. I'm gonna. You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna play my first non-old land, but it's still a cool land. It's a shiny full art land from Brothers War. But so what I'm saying is, so you know how you have that Shivan Dragon out on the board?
Uh-oh. Getting rid of it, huh?
You know how Chainer's Edict has flashback for 7 and how I just so happen to have 7 mana?
Bummer. That is a bummer. That's a total bummer.
Bye, Shivan. I love you. You're the first.
And you're going to do 7 and I go to 1?
Down to 1 you go.
All right.
I can't protect this thing, so if you have a way to kill this and play a creature...
I'm not getting enough cards. Okay, my turn?
Yep.
Okay, my turn? All right.
Chainer's Edict is so good.
I'll tap 2.
Yeah.
And when Cloud Fairy enters the battlefield, untap up to 2 lands, so...
That can block the Spirit Monger.
Yep. And, yeah, but I'm down to 1, so...
Well, use your Jalum Tome. See if you can improve.
Pay 2.
Draw a discard.
Okay. So I was going to discard this, but I was going to do the madness. I can't do that at that point.
No, you can.
So pay its madness, and then it just goes into exile instead?
Yeah, and then you get the whatever the effect of the card is.
Well, yeah, then I can bring it back when I want to.
No, you just play it. No, you can't, since there's nothing to counter, you can't play that card for its madness cost.
No, I know. But don't you pay its madness and exile it instead and bring it back later, or no?
Yeah, but no, you have to play the card that you madness right away.
So
yeah, it just goes into the graveyard.
Okay.
So what's that last card in your hand?
So I will pay 4.
Okay.
To play Flame Tongue Kavoo, and it does 4 damage to any target when it enters the battlefield.
Well, to a target creature.
To a target creature.
So the werebear, since you can't kill the spirit monger.
Right. But that keeps me alive.
Werebear's dead.
Maybe. For one more turn.
Let's see. I got another Chainer's Edict in my graveyard. And I have 7 mana, so I can't make you have to sack one of your things, which doesn't matter.
You know, that's...
That much.
What do we do with all our other cards?
What do you mean all of our other cards?
When we made our draft, I have a sideboard, and I think I have a card that... I had a card I was going to play and decided not to play that exiles your entire graveyard. I think I'm going to need to find that card.
Tormod's Crypt.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to flashback Chainer's Edict, and you have to sack one of your things. You get to choose now since you got 2 creatures on the board. Right. And technically you can always choose, but when you only have 1, I mean... So which of these are you going to sack? And it doesn't really matter. They're both going to be used as a chump blocker against this thing.
Right.
And while you're deciding this, will just get exiled.
Yeah, I'm just... Because this is a flyer.
Well, I mean, I'm just going to swing, and you're going to get a chump, so just get rid of them both.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Alright, and now it's your turn. Did you get a way to get rid of Spirit Monger?
Well, I'm going to see what else I can get before I decide what I'm going to do with this. So... So... Pay 2 and tap this to draw a card and discard a card.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to discard that. So, and then I'm going to use the rest of my mana. Right? So I still have 5 mana. Tap and play Glory. 3/3 flyer. And that one, this one's cool. When it dies, if it's in the graveyard,
you can exile it for 2 and a white to give all your creatures protection from a color of your choice until the end of turn. Yeah, I know that card.
Anyways, so 3/3 flyer, and which is gonna, I pass.
Untap. I have no more Chainer's Edicts in my graveyard, but there are 3 in the deck, so in theory, if I top deck one,
once you pull
once
it back,
you flash it back, it just goes into the exile.
Okay, that's good.
I think I've drawn a land every single turn in this game. I got another land in my hands, but I'm gonna attack you with Spirit Monger. And block with your Glory.
Block with Glory.
Pass the turn.
I have not been able to get a board state going this game.
I haven't drawn... I think I've drawn... Yeah, I mean, I've drawn 2 creatures. No. I tutored for the Spirit Monger, and I drew the Forgotten Ancient. These 2 cards were in my hand. Vampiric Tutor was my top deck, and I got 2 Chainer's Edicts, but everything else other than 3 lands, including this. I mean, oh my god. Just so many lands.
Tap 2.
Maybe I shouldn't
show everybody what I pulled here, and I will draw a card.
10. I got 10 of my 17 lands. Holy cow. If I get another land...
What is that?
It's a 6/6.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm gonna do this, but I am.
I do have all my mana untapped, and I can. What is that?
That's what I put in the graveyard.
Okay.
I will tap 2. Play Wall of Junk.
Wall of Junk.
07.
No! No!
Yes.
Oh, wait! Spiritmonger is gonna come in. Read Spiritmonger.
Deals damage to a creature, put a 1/1 counter on it.
So it becomes a 7/7, and then it could.
Dang it.
I was like, no, he can just block forever now. Okay, I'm gonna play a forest, and then I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna play myself a Croson Restore. It's a 1/2. It untaps a land when I tap it, and if I have 7 or more cards in my graveyard, I can tap it to untap 3 lands instead. But right now, all it matters for is it being an attacker along with Spiritmonger.
I block.
Alright, this gets a +1/+1 counter on it. That gets bounced back to your hand.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, next turn when you have to block it against this, it'll die. But unless you get another creature, Croson Restore is gonna kill you.
Right. Okay. My turn.
I kinda don't wanna kill you for Croson Restore. I wanna kill you with Spiritmonger. I can't believe you're somehow still alive.
Okay. So I will tap 2.
Dude,
Gotta make sure I do.
Jalum Tome is really helping you out this game.
What's that?
Jalum
Oh, yeah.
Tome, that thing. I thought that card would kind of suck in a draft deck because I thought it would be too expensive to like really.
Look at my deck.
Yeah, you don't have that many cards left. And to be honest, I haven't drawn that many cards this game. I mean, I've just gotten a crap ton of lands and a couple mana dorks, the tutor, and then 3 big guys. My 2 best big guys, and then Kavu, whatever its name is, Kavu Primarch. Oh, no. I have a feeling you have a way to exile the Spiritmonger. Because if you can destroy it, I can play a black to regenerate it, but it loses its +1/+1 counter. And then you're alive for another turn. Oh my god. Are you ever going to die?
All right. So I will tap 2.
Leave your graveyard face up.
I will tap 2. I need blue.
Yep.
Return target creature to its owner's hand and untap 2 lands.
No, no, not from the graveyard on the battlefield.
Oh,
Stop getting that mixed up.
Return target.
You bounce Spiritmonger back
yes.
to my hand. And it doesn't have a counter now, and now you can play Wall of Junk and stay alive for 2 more turns! No, longer than that.
Yeah, because I got... So I still have 5.
God damn it, you! Why won't you die? Ah! How?
And...
Also, I hope as this game continues to drag out, I hope you're enjoying the music in the background. Because, I mean, I guarantee you're getting bored at this point. I'm getting frustrated. I mean, how are you alive? You're at 1. You're not doing any damage to me. I mean, this game's going nowhere.
I'll tap.
You just won't die.
I'll tap 4 to play Flame Tongue Kavu. Do 4 damage to that.
No! My restorer! I thought I might be able to kill you sooner. And God dang it, you!
Okay.
You're so annoying.
And,
you gotta play your Wall of Junk.
Oh, no, because I only have...
Wall of Junk's colorless.
Well, I only have 1... No, I have more, man.
Wall of Junk's colorless. You should.
Well, I played 2, played 6, but got 2 back down to 4.
6 total. You should have spent 6 mana total.
Right.
2 for, wait, no.
No, I didn't use that. I didn't do that. I didn't use that.
4.
I did this one. 2.
So 4 for this, and that's, so 3 mana. You got 3
I have 3 mana left. Yeah. So I'll tap 2 to play Wall of Junk.
You won't die.
And that's right. I only had 1 mana, so I couldn't do that.
Alright. Untap draw. I have no lands in my graveyard. Wait, in all great. Ooh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leave up black.
18
okay.
Wolf. You might be able to just mill me out.
Okay, I'm gonna play a Spirit Monger
Oh, yeah.
and a Terror Rove. A trample creature that's power and toughness is equal to the number of land cards in all graveyards. So let's see how many lands are in your graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lands?
5, 6. Wait, no.
No, there's
So
not that many in there.
let's see. How many lands?
I thought
did
I only
count?
put 2 in there.
It's
Oh,
more than 2.
3.
It's like 4.
3 so far. 4.
It's 4 or 5.
4.
Okay, so it's a 4/4 trample. And I'm
Okay.
gonna pass.
Okay.
Next turn. You gotta block that here and that there, or else you're gonna die. Unless you have another way to bounce your gun. My Spirit Monger.
2.
God, that tome is so annoying in this game. That is the only thing keeping you alive. That stupid tome. Well, that and your Wall of Junk. I can't believe. Why did you put this card in that deck? I mean, why? It's so annoying.
I had 2 of them. I couldn't fit the second one in there.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't have a second one in there. Oh my god, that would annoy me to no end. I mean, I've pulled most of my big boys at this point. I've pulled these 2. I've pulled the Kabu Primarch, and I pulled
so I'll
the
discard this one.
Forgotten Ancient. Okay.
Oh, no, I discarded
Oh, you're
the land.
discarding a land. Hey, this is a 5/5 now.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
I'll pass.
I'm concerned. I'm gonna untap
Well,
and draw.
I can't attack.
I'm gonna play a land. I'm going to attack you at Terror Rove and Spirit Monger.
So in response,
Yep. What are you
Um,
doing this time?
I will pay 2. There we go. I'll pay 2 to play Ice on the 6/6.
Okay, so in response to combat, so before I attack, here's how you would do that. You would say, before you declare attackers, I'm going to play this and tap your Spirit Monger.
Okay.
That's how you would play
I
that.
didn't know that, because I've never had this card before.
Okay, so Spirit Monger's tapped, and I'm going to attack you with Terror Row for 5.
And I will
Block with the
block
wall.
with Wall of Junk, which comes back to my hand, right?
Yes.
Well,
It just
not
gets-
yet, but
Yeah, it's gonna get bounced back to your hand at the end of combat, and now it's
Right.
the end of combat, so there's your stupid wall back.
this was another good card.
And don't, yeah, you get to draw a card too.
Right. And not discard, just draw one.
Just draw, yeah.
By the way, look.
So you got 2 cards. Oh, if I mill you out before I deal damage to you, then you killed yourself.
So,
You just didn't want me to have the satisfaction of killing you through my big boys. You wanted to mill yourself out. And you got another one of those stupid
and I get to
things.
untap 2 lands.
I think you're gonna mill yourself out before I kill you.
Trying.
You know, that is a good thing to think about, because then that means that if I get like 1 or 2 big boys out, I'm gonna kill you. Because, I mean, you would have played your whole deck and it wouldn't have been able to stand a chance against a couple big boys.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I guess that it's a good thing and a bad thing because we got to sit here for so long. I think this might just be a best of 1 at this point because of how long it's taking me to kill you. I mean, how long are we up to at this point? Almost 40 minutes! Yeah, this is just one game. I'm sorry, guys. This is just one game.
No.
Oh, come on. We're just doing this one game.
We might not even. This game might not even make it.
No, it will. This is a good game. This is a legitimately really good game.
Yeah. I know. Well, I could keep the game going by not swinging and lasting another turn.
Well, no. Just
that's
play it
true.
out. Just play it out. Play it out to the end. I mean, why not? Don't give me the satisfaction of killing you through damage.
Okay.
Mill yourself out.
So I pass.
Well, no, play your wall.
Well, then I'll swing for 4.
No, I would be safe. Just in case I pull a Chainer's Edict, then I would kill you. Because I have plenty of mana to, like, get it back. But anyways, I'm gonna draw. Here's another big boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am gonna play a Phyrexian Scuda, paying the kicker cost of 3 life to put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. So now it's a 5/5. So I have this, which is a 6/6. Wait, what did you block it with last turn? Oh wait, no, you tapped it. Never mind. So 6/6, 5/5 trample, and a 5/5. I'm going to attack you with the 5/5 trample and a Spirit Monger, and if you have to block that there.
Right. Yep.
And then that there. So that dies. That gets bounced back to your hand, and I deal no damage to you.
What dies?
That dies.
Okay.
And then pass the turn.
Okay.
How many cards are left? 5. You've got 5 cards left. I'm gonna mill you out. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that I'm gonna mill you out.
All right.
Before killing you with damage.
I'll tap 2. Tap this. Draw a card.
And discard.
And then discard a card.
Actually, wait, I think I kill you next turn unless you play another creature. Because now I got 3 creatures out. One of which has trample.
And I have to discard a card?
Yes.
Oh, and I'm going to discard Wall of Junk.
Huh. Okay.
And then I'm going to tap 5 right here and play Peregrine Drake, 2/3 flyer,
Okay.
and untap 5 lands.
So why exactly did you discard the wall?
And then I am going to tap 4 to play Juggernaut.
What is that?
So I have my 3 creatures.
Okay.
Well, otherwise, I mean, it would have worked the same way, but I wanted to get...
No, this has trample. This has trample, so I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, well. I wanted to play that.
Okay. I mean, I was gonna kill you either this turn or next turn, because you wouldn't be able to mill yourself out next turn.
Now, let's see what I have left.
I mean, this basically drew me a land. I'm gonna tap a forest.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have anything left in the deck. That's
and
why I wanted to just get
swamp.
the Teen Wolf. I wanted just to get this out so people could see the Juggernaut card, because that's a great card too for a draft deck.
Swing.
Swings out finally. Good game.
Finally killed ya. 4 cards
All right.
left in the deck. Are you kidding me?
This will probably be the standalone game that I hope everybody watches. All right.
Oh yeah, this will be a standalone game.
Okay.
I mean, holy cow, this game took
All right.
a while.
On to the next game.
No, not on to the next game.
On to
no.
the next game.
No, on to the outro. 44 minutes left. 44 minutes.
Okay.
Holy cow. All right, on to the outro. Hey, what's
We
up?
got somebody hanging out with us.
He doesn't want to look at the camera. You gotta look at the camera, Oz.
Hey, I say
You
hi,
gotta look at
Oz.
the camera.
Say hi, Oz.
He's so cute. Isn't
Okay.
he? Anyways,
So that went good for him, of course, and not for
I
me.
pulled the Empiric Tutor twice.
Yeah.
It was my first play of both games. That
So,
is awesome.
yep. The first game, he kind of beat me pretty handily. The second game lasts a long
Yeah,
time.
that game,
and
yeah.
it's
I mean,
awesome.
he almost milled himself out. He was down to
So-
what, 4 cards left?
There's 2 games, and I really would suggest Watch him beat me up. Watch second game. It's a good, long game.
It's a long game. It's just like he somehow
one life
every single, like half the video, he was at 1 life. Well, half of that game, he was at 1 life. And I just kept, I mean, I had a 6-6. Wait, no. I had a 7-7, a 5-5 trample, and a 5-5. All out there at the same time. And he had no creatures out on the board, and he still somehow managed to live for 3 more turns after I played 3 big giant monsters.
These are really fun decks. Great set.
It's a great set. It's a fantastic draft set, and it's a great set for anyone out there. You want cards for your Pauper deck? Got great Pauper cards. Modern deck, Legacy deck, Vintage deck even, Commander, because I mean, it's always going to have Commander.
All right, so let's get through this. So,
all right, so I beat him, and I still don't understand how you didn't die for so long in that second game, but it doesn't matter because we're done with it all. 40 minutes of just me trying to kill him. All of it's done. So, with all that aside, we can end the video finally after what? An hour? Yeah, it was a longer draft gameplay. I'm sorry that they're long.
Yeah.
But I mean,
we have fun.
They're good games.
Honestly, we're having a good time, and if you don't watch it, you don't watch it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not a lot of people do yet, but you're gonna love. You just keep watching her. It's fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for those of you that do.
Yeah. And hey, if you watch the whole video, that's even better. That's even better. And with all that aside, thank you for subscribing. Please consider subscribing. Not thank you for subscribing, but if you have, thank you very much. And hey, if you're not convinced, like if you don't think you should subscribe, it's completely free. And if you like Magic the Gathering, if you like
subscribing's free. Playing this game sure isn't.
Yeah, no, it's not. But anyways, please consider subscribing. Help out the channel. Grow, all that fun stuff. And with all that aside, hope you had fun watching the games and him somehow managing to survive for so long. But yeah, see you next time. Peace. And get ready to see some fun Pauper and Modern decks.
All right, I'm excited.